Hey guys, I'm Ouroboros. Let's play Persona 5 Royal. It is August 11th, and one of our friends, Yusuke, is here. I don't think I'm going to talk to him too much because he's been here a lot. Is there anybody else down here? Nope, just Yusuke. Okay, anyway, we are going to head over to Shujin, and we're actually going to hang out with Makoto today. And I think I have a matching persona, but I guess we'll find out very soon. All we can do is wait. If you have time, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. And I do. I have Silky. So, let's go ahead and hang out with her. It's been a little bit. Feels like I just don't know anything anymore. Let's talk more in the student council room. We can get in through the back entrance. Okay, sounds good. What's up, Makoto? So, my class had a practice entrance exam, and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Okay, that's kind of unlike you. You're usually a pretty good student. Couldn't agree more. The truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Eiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Eiko? You don't remember? Eiko Takao. We asked her about the job she had at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Eiko, her grades are not the best. She claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently, her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess it's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Okay. Do you have goals? Right? You're Makoto. You seem pretty goal-oriented. I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did, and after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now that there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Eiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. Okay, so what's changed? She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Eiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. Why do you use it? Do you have dry hands or something? Yes. That stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too. My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down. When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. That's a good... like a woman in uniform. That's a good goal, Makoto. Oh, jeez. I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do, arrest myself? I guess that's fair. I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying. You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. Anytime, Makoto, anytime. And with that, we get Priestess, rank 4, follow-up attack, just for Makoto this time. Alright. You guys get the idea at this point. Hey. When I met Eiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that, I'm not even gonna try, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? You're asking me? I don't know. I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So, please, help me keep fighting back against that ignorance. I guess I can do that.
I'll see you later.
And we will see you later to Makoto. So we're getting more and more into Makoto's confidant. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I really like Makoto as a character, but her confidant is not one of my favorites, which is kind of unfortunate. Because again, I and a lot of people really, really like her as a character, but just the story that gets told is not the best. But anyway, we're going to get our fortune read from Chihaya, so we are going to take advantage of affinity reading, which is the first time we're doing this, and we're going to get a reading for Sojiro. And that is 5,000 yen, just like the luck readings, the one for the social stats.
Here we go.
Here we go. So, like I said earlier, this just gives you extra confidant points. So if you want to pick the goofy options for dialogue and then come back here and make up the points, like that works and is honestly great, but I don't want to risk Chihaya just not being here because that's kind of risky, especially when I'm recording this and everything. I'm not going to Yogan. What am I doing? I don't want to mess things up and record it and show you guys what to do and then do it wrong. But we've got some time to hang out with Yoshida, of all people. And is this really it for the day? Yeah, this is it for the day. Okay. Well, anyway, we've got some time. Let's hang out with Yoshida. I have something scheduled after my speech, and I need you to come with me. Okay. Let's help him out. We'll be meeting someone after this at a sushi restaurant. I appreciate your help. Okay. I am not going to say no to food. I'm not the biggest sushi lover, but I guess if I was in Japan, I probably would be. However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that the grandson of my former teacher is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy, so I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
Well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have a lot of free time after I lost the election. Study is all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. Besides, you have experience teaching him, right? Something like that. Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently, and my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto, but I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. So, I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret.
you.
Sorry, could you give us a moment, Amamiya-kun? No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Okay, wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so that I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto Group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Are you saying you're going to secede from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
And so you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto Group, and I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Amamiya-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'll benefit as well. Nah, you can't compromise on your ideals. You think so too, You're not intimidated. Not even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member. I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever? Call him Mr. Yoshida. That's his name. Amamiya-kun. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies. I made a slip of the tongue, and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bill, so enjoy. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay, looks like there's some political shenanigans going on. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita.
I apologize.
I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done for me, but I must ask that you continue to help me. I can do that, and our bond is growing deeper, and with that, Sun rank 7, no abilities unfortunately, but we're getting closer to the end with this one. You know, from the way he was acting, I'd swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something.
Say we go home.
My apologies, we're done eating, so let's go home. And we get 2 points in charm. I guess if you really wanted to, you probably could have gotten an extra one with Chihaya, but that's not in the guide for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe we aren't in a rush for charm? I'm rambling,
Well then,
but
I'll
that was
see you
good work
again.
today, and let's go to bed.